Welcome back to Meta Vibes. I'm Meta. What's good? So, Earth signs, I'm gonna do your reading today for the erotic moment. We're gonna go over who is interested in you, what they might look like, what kind of energy they're offering you, the archetype, how they see you, okay, what energy you're emitting, what they'd like to say to you if they could, and their sexual fantasy, honey. All right, so Earth signs, what energy is coming your way? What person is interested in you? Now, these are already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and do a quick once over. All right, Earth signs, you guys have the teacher. So, the light attribute, the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attributes, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. So, Earth signs, there is a person that you're, crushing on, or that's crushing on you, I should say. And they have this mentor energy. It's like they've traveled, they've worked in different positions, they've lived all over the world. So they have like this wealth of knowledge within them that can only be taught through experience. You see this lady, she's holding the globe in her hand and she cracks the globe open. And what's that? What are those? Like, I guess those would be experiences that are floating around. I heard this theory a couple of years ago from my mentor in Los Angeles, and she said, we have these alternate realities of the life that we could possibly be living, better versions of the life that we're living now. And these metaphysical spheres of these alternate realities. And, when you evolve to a certain point, you pop one of them, and it would be called popping a quiff. So you pop one of them, and that's your new reality, that's your new lifestyle. So I feel like this person that's around you or coming towards you, or somebody that you're interested in, this is the type of energy that they bring. Like, this is the type of mindset that they live in, and you just feel like being surrounded by this person would allow you the capability to, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Find higher levels of self-actualization. So this is really cool. This type of energy coming towards you. I know it says the shadow attributes is that they're manipulating and abusing of students, but this would be on a more harsher end of the spectrum. Like if somebody, hopefully they're not manipulative like this, but it looks like they have so much to teach, and people are just so mesmerized by the knowledge that this person has that it can throw them for a loop, because they're just like, how are they so young and seasoned? And it's because this person has gone out of their way to push past certain boundaries. It's one thing to just go to school and get a degree and then be done with that, but it's another thing to have this like wandering spirit. Like I went to school, and I also like finished that and went and did a bunch of things on my own myself, without the help of anyone really. So they've probably been homeless, and then they've lost everything, they've gained everything. It's like with the whole turning of fortune. It's like a real millionaire can lose $1 million and make another $1 million. Like Jermaine Dupri, the owner of So Def Records, he produced like the Brat and the Monica and Usher and all these people, and like he went bankrupt. He went bankrupt and lost everything in the late 90s, even though he had like heavy hitters like Usher, who's still making $1 bajillion a year. And so is Monica. She just did that Versus thing with Monica, which was like the highest paid or highest streamed whatever Versus episodes on Versus TV, whatever. But you see, Jermaine Dupri is one of those like teachers. He's like, he could teach people to make money. Even if he's lost the money, he could still make the money. So those type of skills is not something that you could just read about. It's something that you would have to experience. And this is the type of energy that you're getting from this person. All right, so let's see if I can find an astrological card. But I'm getting like heavy air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type of energy with this. And also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of energy, because they're more apt to be more not of a wandering spirit, but more like apt to want to explore and learn by experience. So let's go ahead and pull what kind of celestial energy this person, and what kind of characteristics, like what do they look like, all that type of stuff. So which card? Oh, look at this, Venus. So this is Venus is the ruler of Taurus and Libra. So there's that air sign energy, the Libra. But it's also a Taurus energy, which is myself. So this makes a lot of sense. So if it's a man, you know, he is, whether it's a Taurus or a Libra, if it's a man, this person is worldly. This person has been around the block, just like the female, of course. What I've noticed about Libra people in general is that they are all like, when their conversation is very friendly. Like you can't help but like them, which is a huge characteristic of Venus quality. You can't help but like this person. Just like with a Taurus, you know, they tend to walk into a room and kind of like make friends with everyone, and kind of like have that energy of no, it's cool, like it doesn't matter where you're from, like we can connect. Yeah, that type of energy. But if I were to describe like what they would look like, so for a man, if it was the Libra Taurus man, and they don't necessarily look the same, but they may have the same attributes, like big brown eyes or big blue eyes or big green eyes, but their eyes are wide. If it's a Taurus female, she has a big forehead. I have a 5 head. That is true, as my brother states. The female is tall. She has pouty lips. And I'm getting a hedonistic energy with the Libra and the Taurus person. That might be this mentor, this teacher energy that they give off, this experienced type of energy. They could easily be blonde, whether it's a guy or a girl. They could easily be blonde or have blonde. Oh, I do have blonde tips, or highlights or whatever, or even an ombre hairstyle, which ironically is like my hair. Am I talking? I guess I am talking about myself, but they have this very Venusian, like, you know, when they dress up, you know, like they can look super bummy for a while, and then they dress up and they look like a totally different person. They, you know, they're very articulate in their speech. They're very forthcoming. Also, they can, I'm getting that they're both tall. If it's a Libra man, I'm getting a white male, a Libra white man, you know, tall, dark, and handsome type. It doesn't have to be a white man. It could just be somebody that's lighter complexion to you. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If it's a woman, I'm getting a darker woman for sure. She's taller. She could be stocky, blondish hair, big eyes, nice rack, nice butt. I mean, as you can see here, this is Aphrodite we're looking at. This is Venus, and Venus is naked. So there's no problem with nudity with this person. This person probably walks around the house naked, half naked, you know, no problem with that, which is essentially what I've been doing all day today. So I guess I'm just here talking about myself. But anyway, this is the type of person that's coming towards you, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, so let's see how they see you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do another shuffle here. Now, which card represents how they see you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Okay, what is the energy that they are getting off of you? One more shuffle. Okay. Monk, none. All right. Are you a prude, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? That doesn't mean you are, though, but that you could act like you are. So to describe monk nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. The shadow aspects would be negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. So, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, are you acting like you don't want to give up the goods? I'm just kidding. But they see you as someone, you know, that requires a little bit of work. That they're not just gonna give it up easy. They, you know, you may make dirty jokes and laugh and whatnot, but you're prone to bouts of celibacy, and you're very particular with who you decide to have, you know, any kind of like relation with. With this card, I'm getting someone who, for your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you know, Taurus in the tarot deck represents the Hierophant, right? Which is, I mean, God himself, is it not? So, that's the kind of like energy that I'm feeling. This godly, you know, praise type of energy is connected to spirit. I mean, a lot of, and you know, I'm also getting like decorum, like what turns you on, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is someone who, you know, is hard to get, someone who doesn't you know, someone who has a haughty attitude, and that's something similar to what you give off. Like you're just, you know, you're just like, you know, I'm good, you know, yeah, he's fine and all, but like, can he read this sentence though? Like if you don't know the difference between they, there, and there, you know, you're not gonna get any from me. That type of energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so you know you're full of yourself, as you should be, you know, and it is in poor spiritual health to allow so many people to have access to you. So I could see why you would act this way, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And, you know, I'm not surprised that this is the card that you pulled, because you guys just ain't having it. You know, what's your tax bracket? If your tax bracket is in a certain amount, you're not getting any. Right on, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm with you on that one. You're funny. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you're funny. So, if they could say something to you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what would they say? What would be the message that this person of interest to you would say? What message do they have for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? All right. Okay, so we have the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Wow, Taurus. There's heavy Gemini energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, so your own element. So this person, I mean, I feel like this person feels like you are two women in one if you're a guy, and if you're a female, they see you as, you know, the light and the dark. It's like you're slutty, but like only after you've been wooed to the point where you're comfortable. It's like a freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets, that type of vibe. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you have this Ace of Wands here and this Four of Pentacles. It's like this person wants to hold, like dominate you. Like Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and it's also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But Four of Pentacles represents someone who is secured, right? It's like holding down the fort type energy. It's like this person only wants to fuck you and only wants you to fuck them. But if they do decide, like and they always, it's like they want you strictly for them, but they also want the capability to bring somebody else in bed with you. So this is some freaky shit. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person sees you as, you know, two different, like light and dark, like two different types of people rolled into one, and it makes them, you know, like if it's a guy unable to control his boner, it's like he has to jack off before he talks to you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or before they see you, it's like, or after they're done speaking with you, they gotta go and cool off. They gotta take a cold shower. They gotta like handle that situation before they come across you. It's like, because you turn them on so much, there's so many. It's like you give like okay, I'm speaking over myself here, but like when I see this Lover's card here, which represents Gemini, of course, the Lover's card in the tarot deck. Oh, look at this. There's a little, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. Look at this little Cupid right here. Look at that. It's like there's so many different facets to you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's like if you're a man, you have an insatiable appetite. So like you could handle 2 women in bed, you know, if the situation presented itself, because you got that huge Ace of Wands here. So if you're so it seems like your person is well endowed, or they see that you are well endowed and they're just like, what is up? Let me lock that down, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. How funny. How funny is this? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it's like it's like once they turn on that sexual engine in you, once they pass all your tests, it's almost as if this person is just like, so if they could give you a message, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, one simple message, it would be, it's very similar to I think it's the air signs message. If I were to have sex with you, I know you'd fall in love with me. That's the message that I'm getting from these 3 cards here. If you let me fuck you one good time, I know you'd fall in love with me. Like, that's it. Or we can create this like little Garden of Eden for the both of us, just me and you. And like, this is Trey cool. Very, very cool, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is possessive. They would like to dominate and own you. They want to be the only one that you're being intimate with. And they feel like, you know, if you're a female, they feel like you're 2 women in one. And they feel like, you know, if you're a female, they can definitely handle all of that. And if you're a male, they feel like, you know, you have the capability to give them everything that they need. So they're, wow, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very cool. All right, so that was what they could say to you. Or if they had something to say to you, that's what they would say. And their sexual fantasy, honey. So let's see what kind of sexual fantasies this person has of you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. Let's see. This, you have a hedonist on your hands here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I'm getting it's a Taurus or a Libra energy. Taurus or Libra energy. This person you feel is like Aphrodite or Adonis. You know, this person is like hella handsome, hella beautiful. This person, you know, they just have a certain like glow to them. It's just like Venusian type of energy. And you feel compelled to speak to them, and vice versa. They feel like, you know, or you feel like, my gosh, you know, this person is just like so fucking hot. Like, I don't know what to do around them. Like, I wonder what it would be like to spend a night with them. All right, so their sexual fantasy. Okay, you got the Hermit, heavy Virgo vibes, 4 of Swords, and the Mirror. So since the Hermit and the Mirror are major arcana, the Mirror would be like the Hanged Man. Aww. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, heavy on the Virgo, heavy on the Taurus energy. Your person is just watching you and they feel like, they feel like they can't approach you. Is that right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Do you feel like you can't approach this person, or they feel like they can't approach you? I mean, this doesn't really speak to a sexual fantasy, you know, because this is a lot of waiting energy. This is a lot of lingering energy. This is a lot of, it's like, I don't want to approach this person because I don't want to be rejected. But fear not, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you know, or this person is how they're feeling. But maybe you should make the first move, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe you guys should, you know, if you know who this is. I mean, that's another thing. You might not know who's lurking in the corners watching you, super attracted to you, and just scared to like approach you. Give this person a break, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You see another 4 of Pentacles. This person wants to, like, when I see the Emperor and the 4 of Pentacles, for sure, like, this person wants to own you, man. This person's just, especially if you're a female, this person's like, that's it. Like, once we get together, once we break that barrier, and I don't feel so scared to approach them, once I'm able to like break that barrier, like, they're not going anywhere. They're mine. Like, I've spent enough time, working with them and listening to them, and I know this type of person. There's a transparent, there you go. That's what I'm getting. There's a transparency that they feel with you that they can't find with other people. It's like they know where you come from, even if they don't know like literally where you come from, like what if you're from another country or whatever, they don't know that. But it's almost as if like from what they've gathered from you, they just know you. They know where you come from. They feel comfortable with you already, and they're just like, if I was able to really break this barrier and approach Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like, I know that I would lock it down for sure. Oh, that's so cute. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, can you be a little bit more approachable? Fuck, this person really likes you. And you're here playing fucking hard to get, being an emperor and shit, like, very standoffish. Stop doing that. This person is so shy. They really like you. Let's get one more card. Oh, look at this. Two of Fire. Like, damn. This person, it has the hots for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They honestly, like, I feel like they kind of want to do the BDSM thing with you. Like, they want to watch you masturbate. They want to watch you play with yourself. They want to watch you, do all these things. I get this, especially if you're a woman, like, they admire your body. They see you as, like I said, Venusian, very beautiful, very pretty, very curvaceous, very just, you have, bubble butt, I'm hearing, and like, you have the body of like a very, like, even if you're a BBW, like a very like tight body, not like sloppy all over the place, but like a tight big girl body. And if it was like a guy, if it's a woman looking at you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they see you as someone who can handle them, that can handle, flip them around and throw them around and like, pound them out if they wanted to. It's like, this is very cool. Like, they see you as like, you complete them, this is, look at, this is really cute. And I feel like this person is just so fucking shy to approach you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Stop being a dick and be a little bit more approachable, and stop being so fucking haughty. Okay, we get it. All right, you like money, you like this, you like, you like all those things. You want to be taken care of. We get that, but can you tone it down a notch? Because this person feels so fucking shy, and all they can do is stare and masturbate. That's kind of sad. But honestly, like, who doesn't do that? Let's be real. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that was your erotic moment for September. Remember, try to be a little bit more approachable, okay? This person really, really likes you. Peace. May you always be divinely guided.